Marhaba, and welcome back to Connections with Arabic Anywhere. We bring you lessons in spoken Arabic from the great little city of Amman, Jordan. My name is Omar, and today's lesson is entitled, What is your name? This is what we like to call a newbie lesson, which means that it is for total beginners. So if you're a beginner and you want to know how to ask people for their name, which is a pretty important skill if you ask me, this one is for you. The general context of this lesson is greetings, or you could say introductions. But it's no fun to just stop there, say hello to someone, ask them for their name, and then go scurrying off. So we're going to make a little bit of small talk as well. In the dialogue, we'll hear a brief conversation between Sam and Sarah, two students at an Arabic language school meeting for the first time. So, with all that in mind, let's listen to the dialogue as usual 3 times. When listening, try and imagine two people meeting for the first time. Don't worry too much about getting everything the first time you hear it. Just let the sounds hit your ear and see what you can figure out. Let's listen.
Dialogue. First time.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
أنا سام. من أنتِ؟
أنا سارة أحمد صبري.
أهلا وسهلا سارة.
Dialogue. Second time.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
أنا سام. من أنتِ؟
أنا سارة أحمد صبري.
أهلا وسهلا سارة.
Dialogue. Third time.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
أنا سام. من أنتِ؟
أنا سارة أحمد صبري.
أهلا وسهلا سارة.
Good. Now, let's go ahead and translate this dialogue and then break it down a little more.
السلام عليكم.
Hi.
السلام عليكم.
Hi.
وعليكم السلام.
Hi.
وعليكم السلام.
Hi.
أنا سام. من أنتِ؟
I am Sam. Who are you?
أنا سام. من أنتِ؟
I am Sam. Who are you?
أنا سارة أحمد صبري.
I am Sarah Ahmed Sabri.
أنا سارة أحمد صبري.
I am Sarah Ahmed Sabri.
أهلا وسهلا سارة.
Welcome, Sarah.
أهلا وسهلا سارة.
Welcome, Sarah.
Excellent. With the entire dialogue and context in our minds, how about we go into some detail, starting, of course, from the beginning. Sam starts the conversation off by saying,
السلام عليكم.
Assalamu alaikum. This is a very common greeting in the Arab world and takes on meanings as dramatic as, may peace be upon you, and as simple as, hey there. It depends on how precise you want to be as a translator. When trying to say it, break it down into 2 parts. Assalamu, Assalamu, and alaykum, alaykum, Assalamu alaykum. Pay special attention to the pronoun at the end of the greeting here. Assalamu alaykum. Kum refers to the masculine plural. As we'll see in a second, both members of the dialogue use this pronoun to address each other, even though they're only speaking to one person and not a group. In Arab culture, using the plural when addressing an individual is a sign of respect. You can think of it as similar to the royal we in English, as in, we are not amused. Sarah politely responds to her new friend by saying,
وعليكم السلام.
وَعَلَيْكُمْ السَّلَامُ. This is the expected response to the greeting that we just heard. If you listen in closely, you'll see that it is the same greeting with the order flipped. Whereas before we said, Assalamu alaikum, Assalamu alaikum, here we're saying, Wa alaikum assalam, Wa alaikum assalam. Can you hear the flipping? Assalamu alaikum, Wa alaikum assalam. In Arabic, greetings and statements will oftentimes have an expected response like we have here. Simply knowing the proper response to a particular greeting or pleasantry is often an easy way to make an impression when speaking with someone in Arabic. It's also a good way to check whether or not the person you're speaking with really is paying attention to you. It's kind of like saying, hey Bob, only to hear him say, I'm fine, thank you. Let's try and understand Sam's statement here by breaking it down into 2 parts. He says,
أنا سام. من أنتِ؟
أنا سام. من أنتِ? The first half, أنا سام, is made up of two words. أنا, which means I, as in I think, therefore I am. And Sam, which you can probably guess is his name. When we put the two of them together, أنا and Sam, we get I am Sam when we say أنا Sam. Notice how there is no is, are, or am type word that connects between أنا and Sam. In Arabic, the relationship between the subject and the predicate, the أنا and Sam, is assumed. It's something that takes a little getting used to, but don't worry, you'll have it down in no time. The second part of Sam's sentence is where he says, Men enti. Men enti. Again, this is made up of two parts as well. Men, which means who, and enti, which is the feminine for you. Knowing what we know about the assumed is, are, or am relationship between subjects and predicates in Arabic, what do you think men enti means? It means, who are you? So now we can see that when Sam says, أنا سام, من أنتِ? أنا سام, من أنتِ? He's saying, I am Sam. Who are you? Now, don't get too taken aback by the rudeness that seems to come across in Sam's question. It's more the result of the translation than his own words. In English, it's not very nice to meet someone for the first time and say, who are you? It has a, I don't really want to talk to you / what exactly are you doing on my property type feel to it. Whereas in Arabic, when we say, أنا سام, من أنتِ, it sounds closer to, I'm Sam, and who might you be? Sarah's response opens up a nice window onto Arab culture. She says,
أنا سارة أحمد صبري.
أنا سارة أحمد صبري. I am Sarah Ahmed Sabri. Now, we remember what the word أنا means. أنا, it means, of course, I. How about the rest of her sentence? Each of the words is actually a name. Sarah, Ahmed, and Sabri are all names. So what exactly is she doing here? Was she so nervous on her first day of class that when asked her name, she says, Sarah. No, Ahmed. Wait a second. No, actually, Sabri. Yeah, that's it, Sabri. Well, what she's actually doing is being a bit more formal and giving her full name. And this is the cultural point. In Arab society, most people know their lineage for at least 4 or 5 generations. It's made easier on them because their names, their full names, are actually based upon that lineage. Here, Sarah is only giving us 3 names. Her own, Sarah, her father's, Ahmed, and her family name, Sabri. However, I'd bet the farm that if she wanted to give us her great-great-grandfather's name, she'd be able to do so. Here, Sam uses a nice and quite common pleasantry in greeting his new friend. He says,
أهلا وسهلا سارة.
أهلا وسهلا Sarah, which means, welcome Sarah. This phrase, like the greeting we heard at the beginning of the lesson, also has an expected response, but we'll discuss that the next time. Until then, keep in mind that even though we translate the phrase أهلا وسهلا as welcome, it's still a general greeting. So we can use it even in those contexts when we're not necessarily welcoming anyone anywhere. Now that we've analyzed the entire dialogue, let's listen to it one more time.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
أنا سام. من أنتِ؟
أنا سارة أحمد صبري.
أهلا وسهلا سارة.
That's all we have for this one. Until next time, مع السلامة.